Hello, welcome. I am so happy to offer up this read in gratitude for those who donated to the Broad Coven channel last week through supers and card decks and all kinds of stuff. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support for the channel, and I do want to take this opportunity to just say welcome to all the new subscribers here. I look forward to getting to know you. I'm a pretty hands-on creator, so you'll see I'm pretty active in the comments, and I do like to get to know people. I'm really eager to form community, and it's just wonderful to have you. So thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate the subscribe. I appreciate you all contributing to the growth of the channel. So without further ado, we're going to dive right into this because I like to do this just to give a little something back for those who donate to the channel. It does make a big difference. It allows me to bring in new things for the channel, and I really do appreciate that support. So it feels good to give you all a read in return because it's a much smaller collective. So it's a little closer to a personal read for you, and I thought I'd bring in a little goddess guidance for you. So we're working with the goddess guidance deck and tapping into that divine feminine energy. Now, masculines, this applies to you too. We all have that divine feminine, divine masculine energy within us that is what is the basis of nature, Mother Nature, all of nature, Mother Nature, Father Sky. Okay, we all have these polarities within us, and so I don't know, I just felt like tapping into the goddess side of that, the feminine energy, the receptive energy. So I feel like you're being asked right off the bat to align yourself with the spirit of receiving. It's time for you to get your flowers. It's time for you to receive some blessings in your life. I think that you have given out a lot to others. You show support for others. I'm getting so much sentience around this, okay? I feel like there's some big blessings coming your way just because you deserve it. You know, you've done so much to lift other people up, to help other people out, to show up for them. And I think this is a little bit of that beautiful energy coming back to you. And it's interesting because I don't feel like you give with the intention of getting back. You just are a very generous soul. You're a generous spirit. This is just your nature. But nature wants to sort of pour back into you in gratitude for you being part of that reciprocal flow. And I feel like this is when, you know, you're getting the good coming back to you in measure, right? So let's see what's coming in for you and what guidance wants to come through for you on your spiritual path and how you can align with the spirit of receptivity so you can really enjoy what's coming in for you at this time. Right, let's see, basis of the matter. Ooh, Pele, divine passion. Oh, I love this. Okay, so you have some passion awakening within you. This is the activation of your passion, your enthusiasm. Some of you may actually feel a real connection with the goddess Pele. You may feel a great connection with Hawaii, and this is coming through for you. In fact, there might be an opportunity coming in for you to travel to Hawaii that's just coming in, all right? You might be starting to plan this, some kind of spiritual retreat. I got like a yoga retreat or something with some kind of spiritual focus. You might even spend some time near Kona. I don't know, I got that coming in, but this is what's coming in, okay? Says be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? All right, so the guidance that's coming in right off the bat is don't put the bar too low. Okay, lift your standards. You know, what are you really ready to receive? What would really excite you? What would stir your passion? I feel like you're being asked to kind of place your order with the universe. You know, if you're really clear about what would excite you or what would inspire you, now is the time to place your order, because I feel like the universe is ready to fulfill it for you. I feel like there's something that's coming in this week for you that's really going to stir your passion. It's going to make you feel alive again. It's going to be like your fire coming forward. You're connecting with something that also helps you tap into your creative energy, and you're feeling a lot of excitement around this. Some of you are involved in dance, you know. You've been thinking about taking dance classes. Some of you may even be wanting to explore Polynesian dance, hula dance, you know. And this is coming in for you. I feel like where you have been inspired to explore your creativity, and maybe you've been just like holding yourself back for one reason or another, or maybe it's something that used to be a big passion for you, but life just kind of got in the way. You sort of tabled that for a while. It's time to bring it back, okay? Because it's going to unlock something within you. And there is something coming in to ignite your passion. So let's see what this is, all right? Ooh, I like that. That's a nice way to start things off. So fire forward, activation of your passion, opportunity for your desires to be fulfilled. So be really clear right now, because where you place your attention, I do feel like you're going to get an immediate response. You're in a point of high manifestation at this time. So it's really important that you set your sights and your focus on what would truly ignite your enthusiasm for life, what would really stir your soul. And something's coming in to ignite those flames. So let's see what this is. What is coming in for the wonderful people who donated to the channel? What are they having come in to align them with this passion? Give us some clues about how they can be more receptive to this, or what they should be on the lookout for. Ooh, I love this. Okay. Yes, don't back down. All right. And I love it comes in with Breed, okay? Breed is the goddess of creativity. You know, she brings forward that creative fire. So there's a lot of fire being ignited for you this week. And I love that, all right? This week is the igniting of your fire. Fire has everything to do with, yes, passion, but also purpose, drive, ambition, focus, you know? It's what really like lights you up and gets you moving. This is going to be an action-packed week. I feel like there's some new action you're taking this week, and it very much is in alignment with your dreams or a particular vision that's going to awaken for you if you're not already in touch with this. You're really going to find a way through and a way forward this week. And I feel like you need to really take a stand for this. Don't back down, okay? Don't back down. Follow through with this. There might be a part of you that feels a little bit nervous about stepping into this. I feel like you're about to get an opportunity that has all the makings of something that's really going to blaze a new trail for you. It could be something creative, all right? This could be reprising something that you used to do that you've kind of like put on the sidelines for a while. Dance is coming through pretty strongly, but it doesn't have to be just dance. It is one thing that I'm getting here. But you might be inspired to learn a new form of dance or put a new spin on an old creative project. This could be reviving an old creative project. You get a new idea, and suddenly where you felt like you didn't really have any enthusiasm before for it, because I don't know, I feel like you just kind of got distracted a bit by the day-to-day grind, daily life, you know, and you just didn't have the time, so you said, to put your energy into this. But sometimes we tell ourselves we don't have the time for something because we're just not really connected with it. You know what I mean? Like on a heart and soul level. But there's something that's coming in here that gets you really engaged and excited. And I feel like you should go for it. You know, don't be afraid to, you know, head in this direction. You know it's right for you, okay? So stand up for what you know is right for you too. Don't settle for less. And I do think that you are meant to bring this creativity forward. You are meant to head in this direction. It's going to be a bold new beginning for you that's going to lead to so much more than you can see right now. So much more than you can see right now. I'm noticing like these herbs here too off to the side. So some of you are, you know, heading in a new direction that has something to do with healing work. Okay. This is a really beautiful new direction for you. Maybe you've considered leading retreats, or maybe you're going to be invited to participate in actually being an organizer of a retreat or some kind of healing work. It's got the vibes, though, of like going on a trip somewhere, going to another locale, you know, some kind of like spiritual retreat. You might be given an opportunity to bring something you have to offer into a setting like this. And you might at first be like a little intimidated by it, I feel. But I think that you should really go for it. You're meant to take this opportunity. You're meant to seize this opportunity. And you do have something to offer here. Some of you are, you do poi. You're fire dancers. Maybe you've wanted to explore fire dancing, or it's something you started to explore and then you kind of put it aside. Some of you might be getting into fire walking. There's something interesting coming in here with the fire element, but there's a spiritual component to it. So this is like some way that spirituality is combining with healing and also creative expression. And it feels right to you. You know you're meant to do this. But I feel in some ways, maybe in the past, you kind of like held this back, or for one reason or another, you felt like you couldn't step into this arena, and something's giving you the green light on this. I got, ooh, I like this. This card wanted to stay behind. What is this? Mauve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Yes, so I feel like maybe you did have to set this aside for a while. Maybe during the winter time, you know, this kind of took a back seat, or it was put on pause. You were going through some kind of healing process. You were also processing something emotionally in the closing of a really significant, for some of you, it was a relationship that just sort of like held your energy down for a while. I feel like you really needed to do a lot of integrative work around this. But this cycle has been brought to a close. So now it's time to kind of like heat things up. You know, that fire is going to be lit. Really cool messages coming in here. I just had this image of like the beach and fire dancing. I mean, so I don't know what this is, but it's coming in pretty strongly. There's a pretty small collective, you know, for this read. So it must be coming through for one of you pretty strongly here. Whatever this is, though, you shouldn't back down. I also feel like stand up for what you feel is right for you in terms of compensation, okay? Because it does feel like this is potentially like a new career direction. It's a new avenue that will actually be a stepping stone toward the future work you're doing. So also know your worth, you know, and don't be shy about asking for what you really want, because I feel like by you taking a stand and knowing what you have to offer, what you bring to the table, and asking for what you truly desire, you're going to be fulfilled, all right? So this is a new cycle for you that you're entering into now. The old cycle is closed. This is like a congratulations coming through on the closing of the old cycle. You're going to start to feel a return of your energy. I also feel like you're going to have a lot of improvements in health. Maybe you've been dealing with some like aches and pains. This might have been what held you back from dancing. You might have been dealing with some kind of like, I got like knee issues might have been an issue. Some of you have been dealing with some back pain. Okay, so something's getting back into alignment in terms of your body. Your energy is increasing. You feel good emotionally. You're in a good place emotionally. I feel like you closed those old cycles, and it feels like it's around a particular relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can even be around a friendship, or something that was going on in your family, some kind of dispute. You know, something really came to a close. You've made peace with it. There's been a resolution. It feels clean. It doesn't feel like there's any holdover energy left from that. And so do look for things to start to lighten and brighten, your energy levels to return, your body to just feel like a sense of renewal. I feel like you're going to finally get some of the answers to what you've been dealing with on a physical level. You might need some adaptogens. Tulsi would be really good for you, I'm getting, okay? Tulsi coming in as a plant ally for you. That's holy basil, right? I think you're also going to have a lot of increase in your finances. Basil invites in blessing energy, especially around prosperity. It's an excellent purifier too. Okay, it's good for cleansing away the old, but it does invite in blessings, especially in the area of financial abundance. So I do feel like you're heading into a more abundant phase as well. You might have been in this process of sort of really trying to balance out your budget, and now you're going to have more freedom to do more things like take those dance classes or go on that trip to Hawaii, participate in this retreat. And for some of you, this has something to do with a new career path that you're stepping into that allows you to bring more of your creative gifts forward, more of your healing gifts forward in some cases. Okay, what do we have here? Yes, there's definitely a need for doing a little bit more purification here, right? So you might want to engage in like a spiritual cleansing bath. I feel like this has more to do with just like entering this new cycle, brand new. So it would be nice for you to do some kind of formal cleansing bath just to really symbolize that you've released the old cycle, you're ready to head into the newness of spring. You might even be preparing to do some kind of detox. You might be wanting to do some kind of cleanse just to experience a renewal of energy. If you are doing a cleanse, be sure to bring in some Tulsi. I feel like Tulsi is really coming through as an ally for you. Tulsi is an excellent adaptogen as well, but it has so many benefits. It's just really excellent and benefits on the spiritual level as well. So you might want to incorporate some Tulsi into your spiritual cleansing baths as well. All right. Yes, it's time to let go of all that old heaviness because I feel like you really are done processing this. So I feel like you're right on time though. I think you're already moving into this energy. It looks really good. And look, there we go. Sarasvati, okay, the arts. So there is some kind of creativity that's coming forward for you. Sarasvati is also about learning new things, education. So you might be entering some kind of study revolving around the creative arts. And it says here, express yourself through creative activities. So I love that she's coming in here. Yes, yes. Beautiful energy. And Sarasvati is also associated with the river. She's one of the river goddesses. So again, this indication of connect with some water for cleansing, do some release work around that. You might want to formally like kind of go to a body of water, either the ocean or a river, and maybe offer up some lilies. Lilies are symbols of peace with the past and honoring the past. And so it would be beautiful to go to either the ocean or the river and maybe just honor what you've been through, allow yourself to kind of process what cycle you're closing, and give up some flowers, give up some lilies to the water to offer up your gratitude, and as a symbol of release, releasing in a loving way, releasing without need for any kind of attachment and just trusting the flow of your life. Because I feel like for a long time you were tied to other people, other places, other things. We have Bast in reverse here. Okay, so I feel like this is what's awakening for you right now. You're moving more into this independent energy. Bast is also very sensual and Bast is very playful. Okay, so this is about you really stepping into this new, like lighter, brighter, more playful, more creative time in your life. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with you freeing yourself from a cycle where you were too indebted to other people or you had to do too much caretaking for other people. And now it's about you really setting your sights and considering what gives you joy, what fills you up, what ignites your passion. And I feel like those creative fires are really stoking. Some of you may be wanting to learn a particular musical instrument. Maybe you're wanting to pick up guitar, all right? Where you are inspired to explore creatively and just haven't because of whatever the considerations were. I feel it's more just like you felt like you didn't have the time for it, or in some way you sort of like talked yourself out of it because you felt like, oh, I don't know, you know, you might have felt like it was just kind of a tall order, or you know, for whatever reason, you sort of tabled it. I feel like this is a big key for you. You're definitely meant to express yourself creatively, and there's something opening up here for you big time. And yeah, you know, it's time for you to move into this independent energy. It's time for you to think more about what will give me pleasure. You know, what satisfies me? What do I want to do? And I feel like you're really being given the opportunity to step into this. So it's sort of like, again, this is coming through. Place your order. 2111 on the clock. Place your order. Yeah, we're here to help you. It's like your spirit team is saying, we're here to help you. We're here to deliver. Like, place your order. What do you want? We'll bring it into alignment. 2122. All right. Beautiful energy. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So again, 2133, look at this. There's all these building blocks coming in for you. Pay attention. 333 is a power number for you, okay? 333, big ascended master energy on your side here, right? I got Saint Germain just came in for some of you. So you might be working with the violet flame as well, just for doing like cleansing work, and also to ignite that inner fire. That might be something you're really drawn to, the violet flame meditation. You might want to work with that. You can find violet flame meditations here on YouTube. They are available, but that is some energy that's coming in around y'all. And look at this. It's perfect with the way we opened up. I told you, you're supposed to come into this place of receptivity because it's your turn to receive. Look at what we got here. Hather, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So this is so beautiful. I just love this. I love the way it all came together. This is perfect. And Hather is very much that nurturing energy. So I feel like you carry this like big mama energy, and it don't matter. It don't matter if you're a man, a woman, or how you identify. It doesn't matter. Everybody has these qualities within them. So I do feel like you provide a lot of nurturing to other people. And I think that you're a very giving person. You're very compassionate, and it's your joy, it's your pleasure to do this. But this is also about, you know, it's your turn to receive that nurturing. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming in for you to receive this nurturing. So just allow yourself to be open to it. And maybe you're not used to receiving so much. You're more used to pouring into others, but I feel like something is coming in to pour into you, and it's going to be a really beautiful experience for you. And there's a lot of blessing energy coming in and success. Okay, there's some new opportunity opening up for you here that's really going to light your fire and be the successful, you know, stepping stones of your future that leads you to something I feel that has a lot of longevity for you. You're really going to be excited about this new direction that's opening up for you. Okay, so keep your eyes open for this. Let me do a cut of the deck here, see what we got. Final messages. Yes, Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Remember, don't back down. Okay, don't settle. 2424. You're coming into alignment with your vision and your dream for the future, and your worth, whatever you're asking for in this situation. So stand up for yourself. Diana is a very, you know, independent, strong energy. Diana is a goddess that's very much aligned with that spirit of selfhood. Okay, so stand up for yourself, believe in yourself, and trust in your dreams, because if you shoot for that moon, man, you're going to hit your mark. And let's see what we got on the other side. We got seed, share, quiet time, right? Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate, right? So it's the balance too. So remember this piece about honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. And I think this also has to do with you receiving. So this is something that can be a challenge when we have our fire come forward and that passion gets ignited. Make sure that you wield your fire wisely, okay? You want to have a nice balance with it so you don't burn out. And I feel like during your quiet time, if you create a little space for just dreaming, daydreaming, visioning, meditation, maybe working with, like I said, one of those violet flame meditations. If you invite in a little of this space just to have some kind of quiet downtime, I feel like this is when a lot of your inspirations will come in, a lot of your spiritual guidance will come in, and will also help you maintain the balance so you don't burn out and you will have longevity moving forward here. Really beautiful energy. I want to get one more round of cards for you. And I'm going to pull out this super awesome future cards here just to see what other goodies are coming in for you. And we're going to hold the intention of what are the blessings coming in here, because it sounds like you're about to receive some good stuff, right, to make up for all the ways you poured into other people. So what's this good stuff coming in here for the wonderful people who donated to the channel? What blessings are they about to receive? Give them a little something to look forward to so they know what to be on the lookout for, Spirit. What are these blessings coming in? What are they about to receive? I'm so curious. It looks really good, okay? All right, let's check it out. Woo! Well, I feel like you've been dealing with some people that maybe didn't have your best interests at heart. I think you've been able to suss out who these people are. And I feel like you're making a break from a situation that really wasn't in your best interest. And you're going to be running off with the bag. Okay, so it looks like a new successful time in your life. Rat energy also reminds me of Rat in Chinese astrology, who was the first to greet the Buddha. So I do feel like you're the first one on the spot. Early bird gets the worm kind of energy, and that's what's syncing you up with this opportunity. Some may feel like you really got lucky when you get this opportunity. I feel like it's an opportunity to come into greater financial abundance, all right? And I don't think you see this coming right now. It's going to take you by surprise, but there's some wish fulfillment coming in for you here. And you have no idea with the way this thing comes in, all right? You have no idea where it will lead you. I got the places you'll go, the things you'll see. So this is the start of a big adventure, and you're not gonna see this coming. You have no idea this wish fulfillment that's about to come in for you, but it's going to lead to great things. I got West Coast energy here. There may have been a period you went through where you sort of felt like your happiness was like just out of reach or a little obscured, or you couldn't see how to really line yourself up with kind of happiness you were desiring in your life. There could be somebody specifically coming in that's helping to assist with this. This could be a sharp-dressed man, okay, that's presenting this opportunity for you. I do believe that this is somebody who's like, your wish is my command, all right? You might not be expecting this, okay? You might not be expecting this, but what it's providing you is an opportunity to move out of a place of like, sort of like instability, not knowing what's coming next. You know, I feel like for a while you were really putting out a lot of fires. You were dealing with some difficult people. You were dealing with some fluctuations in fortune. And this is really going to give an opportunity to turn that energy around and actually feel like things are finally set in such a way where your course is like smooth sailing. No more choppy waters, no more troubled seas, and it's definitely a wish fulfillment for you. Do look for, could be somebody who's like, I just heard tall, dark, and handsome, okay? They're also like a snappy dresser, so there might be somebody coming in that presents this wish fulfillment for you. And you may have even made some wishes about this thing, but you just thought it would never come in, all right? I'm noticing the dandelion seed head here. I feel where this wish fulfillment comes in, it has far-reaching results. Like there's so much more to it than you can see in the initial inception. So just be live to that cut of the deck energy. You're being protected from some kind of attack that you were worried about, all right? You were worried about, you know, some kind of energy coming at you. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who was sort of like throwing some energy around your way. It didn't feel good, or somebody was just kind of like throwing their weight around. I feel like you're getting to the other side of this. You might have even done some healing work around this. You might have been, like I said, cleansing your energy. You might have taken some steps to remove yourself from a particularly difficult situation where you were dealing with a lot of conflict or difficult people, but I feel like you're getting to the other side of this. You have no need to worry about that any longer. And again, there could be a new beginning coming in here with this king, all right? Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Leo. There's some new beginning coming in here. And I think you're going to have something to really celebrate here, you know? Get ready to straighten that crown. You're on the come up, and it looks good. Thanks again, and blessings to you. Enjoy.